Okay, get back in there. Let's go.
Hey everybody, here we are at Dover in test session mode, driving the Harris Burton Xfinity car. Going to see if I can lay down a decent lap, then talk about the line, show the setup. I ran a 23-1 with this. The 10th place all-time on the leaderboard is like a 22-9, so I'm like a tenth and a half roughly, I think, off of 10th place all-time, which again, as I always say, given my skill level, I will take that and be very, very proud of that. But let's get to work driving, see if I can put a decent lap down here to kind of show what this setup is capable of.
That was a great lap.
This felt like a pretty decent lap. Let's see what the stopwatch has to say. 23-164. I will take that and be pretty happy with it. So with that, let me give a couple of comments here on the line I am running. There is a hump, a bump, whatever you want to call it, at Dover at both ends. That's kind of my big marker on the track. You kind of feel it. It's about right here. What I try to do is, as I am coming over this, I want to turn the wheel before I'm off the throttle. It's very subtle, but you want to just get the car pointed a little bit before you get off the throttle. I think 3, even though this track is symmetrical, I think 3 is a little wider or something, but it seems like you can dive in a little deeper into 3. When I'm coming into 3, I am off the throttle, but maybe not all the way off, and I am rolling off. I don't just boom lift my foot off when I lift. I kind of roll out of it. And again, I use that hump as my mark. I turn the wheel when I'm getting to that hump. Then shortly after I turn the wheel, then I start to roll out of the throttle. You want to try to stay low, but you don't want to clip the apron. And the colored pavement change is not really the apron. The apron is more that dark line that you can see that's right there in front of the car. It helps, it seems like, to be low coming off the corner. So if you're up a little bit here, that's fine. But when you're coming off this corner, you want to be kind of low. You want to be close to that line. I think what that's really doing is if you're lower, you're not having to turn the wheel as hard when you're getting onto the straightaway. You're not having to turn the wheel as hard to keep from hitting the wall. And it seems like you get a little better momentum. Turn 1 is the same thing. The only real difference is kind of right about here is the hump. You turn the wheel, and in turn 1, I lift all the way off the throttle. I am not off of it very long, and when I come back on it, at both ends of the straightaway, whether it's coming into turn 2 or 4, I am hammer down. I am not subtly on the throttle. Other things to say about this setup. This setup is pretty good on tire wear, but it seems like anything that is fast at Dover is not good on gas mileage. It seems like you lose a couple of laps. If it says you're supposed to get 41 laps, you'll probably get 38 or 39. It just seems like everything at Dover is like that. Let's talk about the setup. This setup looks extremely similar to the Cup setup I have for Dover. I just made a couple of minor tweaks. I think I tweaked the front weight and wedge a little bit. I think I tweaked the right rear spring about 20 pounds. And I think I tweaked the track bars, and that was literally, I think, it. May have changed the gearing to match up with the RPMs you can generate in Xfinity. But this is a track where it seems like if you've got a setup that works, you just tweak it a little bit and it'll work in a different series. So this is the Dover setup. It really doesn't get loose on you. That's the thing that I hear a lot about Dover is as the tires wear, it starts to get loose coming off the corners. This really doesn't do that, which I'm really proud of. So I think you'll like this setup. I think it's pretty fast. Like I said, the only downfall on it is the gas mileage. With all that being said, do me a huge favor, like the video, subscribe to the channels. I am over 900 subscribers now, which blows me away, and it seems like I'm picking up 5 or 6 more, seems like on a daily basis. So I appreciate the support, appreciate all the feedback. Please keep it coming. Again, thank you guys so much. Have a great day, and hope this setup works out well for you.